Life is short, but there is still plenty of time to kick ass. My name is Jason Ross, and I've spent the last 5 years getting into trouble with veteran operators, and I think I figured out a way for you to have the same experience. All it takes is the right group of guys, the right weekend, and maybe a little whiskey. We'll crank up 6 to 8 weekends a year with American operator vets, shooting on radical ranges, running force-on-force combat scenarios, surviving in the woods, hunting, long-distance shooting, gardening like it's the end of the world. Because when Green Berets, SEALs, CIA guys, and warfighters come home from deployment, they go to work to get prepared and protect their families, just in case anything goes crazy in the world. Just like you and I. But these US operators were given millions of dollars of training in combat and survival, and they have actual real-world experience surviving civil disorder and chaos. These guys have done it all, and they love to show guys like you and I what they've learned. Even after just a weekend soaking up what these guys know, you'll feel way ahead of the curve. That's RM1 in a nutshell. 6 to 8 adventure weekends a year where we hang out with Special Operations Forces veterans and survival experts. And we level up our gunfighting, outdoor, and survival skills, all while having the time of our lives.
Never thought I'd have the opportunity to spend much of any time with Special Forces guys. I never thought would be available. And not only to spend time with them, but to be able to learn from them, the experiences that they've taken on, the things that they've learned, that they're willing to just open up and share those, and to have an experience where you're one-on-one with these guys, working on a team with them, learning mad skills, and building camaraderie.
Here's what we need in order to make these weekends happen. Number one, we need to compensate the operators for their time away from their family. Number two, we need to chip in to make these weekends absolutely amazing. And number three, we need to kind of pull together and create a TV show so guys at home can learn at least a little bit of what we've picked up on the weekends. Here's how it pencils out for the first 30 guys to throw in and cash flow this. $1,500 a year or $150 a month if you want to make payments. The first 30 guys get that price forever, just because they took the leap. When the 31st guy goes to sign up, the price is going to jump to $2,000 a year. Then it'll jump again to $2,300 a year at 61 guys. 6 to 8 weekends a year. You attend all that you want. Each weekend a different adventure. Force-on-force combat missions with the IR tactical system, home defense training, hunting, water work, long-range shooting, overland movement and survival, bread and butter preparedness, gardening, composting, livestock, wilderness survival, dynamic shooting. If you've watched any of the ReadyMan challenges, then you already know what we're talking about. Top-level training and adventure with the finest combat veterans on the planet. We're all old enough to know you get what you pay for, and ReadyMan has years of experience delivering on events just like these.
Definitely, as a man, being around other guys who are also using masculine skills with you, it's pretty awesome. It really is.
You know, thinking about it, I've taught tribesmen all the way to PhD scientists, thousands of men how to defend themselves and their country. And if we could just have a fraction of that here in the United States, where we teach men baseline skills of how to defend themselves and their family, we probably wouldn't even need the Department of Homeland Security.
You know, when I was teaching advanced pistol carbine for the CIA, what I really wanted to do is come home and teach this to regular citizens. What I found out was these things really weren't that difficult. They were a heck of a lot of fun. And what I thought was pretty much everybody that wanted to learn these things should go out and do it.
So some of you guys may be worried about the Special Forces guys being unapproachable. Maybe they're too hardcore. You know, maybe they've dislocated their shoulder, patting themselves on the back type of people. No, that's not how it is at all. We had a blast. It was like a fraternity. It was like being in high school again, which, to me, I freaking love high school. I'd go back tomorrow. That was part of why I looked forward to every weekend. I had so much fun with these guys. And still keep in touch with Evan. I love that guy. He's like a great friend.
If I try to answer all your questions, it's going to be a long-ass video, but you already know if this is for you or not. We're looking for chill outdoorsmen who want to learn and teach and who can get away a few weekends a year. Before anyone signs on the line, we'd like to chat with you first, just to make sure it's a good fit. So call the number on the screen below or send us an email and we'll give you a call. The first adventure weekend is planned for July and we'll be launching it out of the homestead. Yes, just like in the novel Black Autumn. We'll be learning how to plan and execute raid missions, and Jeff Kirkham will be our primary SF instructor. 2 days of force-on-force outdoor fun using the IR Tactical Combat Simulator system. No doubt, hijinks will ensue. You certainly have questions, so call the number on the screen if you'd like to dig deeper. One more thing, if you're worried about your physical fitness level or about injuries, don't worry about that. This isn't Navy SEAL selection camp we're talking about. This is a bunch of really good guys having good times in the outdoors. Jeff and I both are looking forward to growing our group of friends, and so thanks for watching.